FanTV. We're down there at the London Stadium, live for the second time. We just did a live one and it kind of conked out, but we're live here for the second time. I was saying to Nikki, and we've got Nikki here from AfTV, great channel. I say to Nikki, why you lot keep moaning about this stadium? It's a beautiful stadium, man. Even you're here at night and you're looking at how it's set and everything.
Now, do me a favour. Turn around, yeah? Block your arm to the stadium.
Right.
Now tell me what's West Ham. Take the stadium out.
You've got all the round there, you've got some irons and that round there, innit?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Well, listen, it looked like it was rocking on Saturday when you played Chelsea. I mean, that was a great performance by you guys, winning that game by 1-0. Arnautovic on the score sheet, and the place looked like it was rocking. The fans were right behind it, and your past couple of games, even against City, you lost the game, but you played all right. I mean, what's the confidence like with the West Ham fans at the moment?
It's high at the minute. It's really high. Like, you'd asked us 2 games ago, I said this on my channel, you'd asked us 2 games ago when we got beat by Everton, these 3 games were right off. Couldn't see a single point, let alone 3 against Chelsea. But we went to City, we performed well, and that's all that we've been waiting to do, perform well. We haven't been performing well at all, but Moyes got them performing well. We lost late goal City. I mean, they're kings at that in a minute, and I think that's about 5 or 6 in a row that they've scored in the last 10 minutes. And then the important thing is we brought that to Chelsea, and Ryan was always saying on our channel, if we bring that performance to Chelsea, we've got a chance. And we did bring it, and we defended well. Arnautovic has been playing out of his skin in the last few games as well, starting to show why we paid all that money for him. It was a lovely finish, and you know, Chelsea just didn't have any answers to us, and they've got some brilliant players as well. It was shocking to us as well as it was to Chelsea, I think. You know what I mean? Like, just
you were on the front foot right from the start.
Yeah, we was. Yeah, we started really well. We retreated a little bit. We was, you know, somebody said on our channel, Gio on Post Match Pint, that if we'd have been 10th, we might have gone for their jugular. We could have ended up beating them 2 or 3, but because we're in the position we are, we sat off, we defended, but we defended really well, and they just didn't have an answer. And that's, you know, that's one thing that needed sorting out, the defence.
Contrast that with us. We had a really disappointing performance, even though we didn't lose the game. We got, you know, and when you look on it, Southampton's a really difficult place to go to, especially for us. We haven't got a good record there, so but it was a disappointing performance by Arsenal. We didn't play well. We're going to have to come and play better here against you guys. I mean, I remember last year, and we were brilliant here last year. Alexis Sanchez getting that great hat-trick, winning 5-1. But you're kind of sort of saying to me that don't look for that happening this time around.
No, you can never tell. I mean, it depends what West Ham turn up, I suppose, and what Arsenal turn up, I suppose.
But
that's true. It's one of them things where, at the moment, confidence is high. I'm not going to sit here, I'll be a fool to sit here and say we're going to beat you, but you know, we've got a chance, and a couple of weeks ago we didn't think we had a chance, so yeah, we come to the game tomorrow with hope. You know, you'd have come down here tomorrow if we'd have lost the last 2 games and got thrashed. It'd have been like a morgue coming down here, like a procession, you know what I mean? But you know, we'll come here tomorrow, we'll make noise again, because we think we've got a chance now, you know what I mean? Like, performances are good. We can carry that performance from Chelsea into Arsenal. Yeah, we've got a chance, and that's all we ask.
Will he start with Arnautovic, or will he bring in that weapon that always seems to be used against us every time we play? It's called Andy Carroll. He always seems to have a great game against us. What would you reckon? Start with Arnautovic for you lot, or?
Do you know what? Antonio went off injured against Chelsea, so we don't know. I don't think he was injured. He was just shattered. Yeah. So he's not fully fit yet. It's a choice for Moyes. He's been starting with Arnautovic, and Antonio seemed to be rotating between playing up front. Obviously, Arnautovic scored on Saturday, but I think if he's going to go with a centre forward, if for some reason Antonio ain't, I think he'll go with Sacco, because Sacco just offers that little bit more.
Hernandez.
He's there as well, yeah. He's just coming back. But I think if he's going to play against, like he did against Chelsea, he needs someone to hold up the ball. Carroll would hold up the ball, but he just ain't got that mobility. And I think that's what we're going to be looking at, is pressing your back line and making sure that we get high up the pitch and you know, force him into making mistakes, because they can make mistakes, you know, especially with someone like Mertesacker if he's playing again.
But now we're going to be doing, I think with us, we'll be looking to do the similar thing with you guys. I mean, your defence not the quickest, and I think obviously we might be looking for go that front 3 again, which will be Lacazette, Sanchez, and I don't know, you could even maybe possibly see maybe a Welbeck or somebody coming into this game. But he's definitely going to go with a pacey front three. Ozil will be in there, of course. He's been playing very well recently, Mesut Ozil. So would you say that? Would you say go if you analyse sort of West Ham's defence? Do you say you're more vulnerable to pace, or do you say that with someone like a Giroud in there, the aerial threat, you're more vulnerable to that? Which one do you think would bring us the more joy?
Pace. I think pace. Yeah, I think it's not just the the centre halves that pace. It's also the midfield that lack a bit of pace as well. So if you've got 3, 4, 5 Arsenal fans bombing towards you, see it against Liverpool here. Yeah. We had a corner on the break, 4 or 5 players. We just didn't have an answer for it, and when you've got someone like Mo Salah running towards you, and who was the other guy? Sturridge, wasn't it?
Mane,
Sturridge, and all them guys. They're really quick.
Yeah.
So,
they did it to us, to be fair, as well.
On the break, mate, it can be dangerous, but pace would have more joy. Chelsea came here on Saturday. Although they got Hazard, they didn't really use the pace. They tried to whip it into Morata.
They were very poor, though, Chelsea.
They were very poor.
You were very good.
No, they wasn't.
Chelsea,
they wasn't.
Hazard didn't even turn up, did he?
No,
he was
no. But they was trying to whip the balls into Morata, and they was just getting no joy whatsoever. But
I reckon that game might have taken a lot out of you, because you really put it in. As you said, guys like Mikel Antonio come off shattered.
It could have took a lot out of us, but we'll see Wednesday. You know what I mean? It's just one of them things where we've been so lethargic and so pressed up against it, and we're losing games. But the boys might have had a bit of a revigoration, because you're thinking, you know what, we're starting to pick up results now. A result anyway. I'm
kind of in a way glad that West Ham are a bit confident, because also I feel that
we're not confident.
You are, man. You are. Listen, I spoke to a couple of West Ham fans earlier, man. They just. What's that?
I don't know. It's like a little rap. It's bouncing around.
Right. All the West Ham fans that I spoke to, they're mad confident now after the Chelsea and City games, and I think that with Arsenal, the good thing, the one thing about us sometimes, we're good at bouncing back. And we had a horrible performance against Southampton, and I know that those players are going to know that the fans are going to be expecting them to put in a better performance. I mean, it was a poor performance. We've got to get on the front foot, Arsenal. We've got to get off to a fast start. If we do, we can get joy here, but we can't. I think Chelsea found that. You give away that first goal early. You guys defended very well organised, hard to break down. We don't want to be in that position to, we have to go for it. We don't want to be in that position tomorrow.
Yeah, the only thing is as well with West Ham, if we concede, our heads might drop, because there's a stat, we've never won a league game here when the other team have scored.
Oh.
Yeah.
The other team scored first?
No, scored.
Scored? Serious?
Yeah, we've won 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 1-0, 2-0.
So any time a team scored here, you've never won a league game?
We've never won a league game, no. That's
wow.
True. Yeah.
Wow. Well, we normally score.
We have to break the back sometime, We're a year and a half into it now, so...
Predictions.
I'd be a fool to predict a West Ham win, but I'm foolish. I'm going to say 2-1. 2-1. We nick it. It's a gallant performance.
Do you know what? I've got a feeling we're going to bounce back. We were terrible against Southampton.
But I'm not confident, I must say that.
I think I don't know. I think I'm expecting a reaction tomorrow. Alexis Sanchez had a great game here last year. He's been poor this season by his high standards, as far as I'm concerned. But I fancy him tomorrow to do something. He didn't score in the last game. He'll be hurt by that because he likes scoring. I'm gonna go for Arsenal winning it by 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
like that stat. As if we score, we're all right.
The thing is, I would take a 2-1 loss. If you offered it to me 2 weeks ago, because the performance is important, because we've got some massive games coming up against Stoke, Swansea, the teams around us, So a good performance and something that don't drop the confidence too much.
Yeah, well, listen, I hope you perform well against those teams, but not against us tomorrow. We need this win. We also need a big performance tomorrow, going into a Christmas period where we got Newcastle at the weekend. We got Liverpool coming up after that. We got you guys again next week in the Carabao Cup. That's a big game, because the winner is in the semi-final.
Yeah.
So lots of big games coming up. What do you guys think the result's going to be? Leave it in the comments below. It's freezing cold down here. Yet again, I'm going to make sure I leave it. I was even thinking, should I try and book a hotel or something around here so that I get to the game and we don't end up getting stuck like what happened against.
FanTV.
Yeah, you're done now, bro. Who do you support?
Arsenal, of course.
Arsenal.
Get away with me then.
right. Hopefully, we'll be here. No, we'll be here. We'll make sure we're here. We're gonna be doing something tomorrow as well, just before the game at the Smokehouse.
Yeah,
Smokehouse
Caribbean
restaurant.
Smokehouse, yeah.
Caribbean Smokehouse. That's a Levi Roots restaurant, which is just in the Westfield. It's a lovely setting around here. I don't know what you lot moan about. It's a lovely setting, but we're going to be there with West Ham Fan TV, so we'll be doing some stuff inside there. So come and check us out before the game in the Smokehouse. I'm really looking forward to the game. I enjoyed coming here last season for obvious reasons.
You did, yeah.
Right, but really looking forward to the game. And don't forget to subscribe to Nicky's channel. It's an excellent channel, West Ham Fan TV. They're at every single West Ham game, these guys. They are proper dedicated West Ham fans, all right? So make sure you check them out. We're looking forward to the game tomorrow. Come on, you Arsenal.